Oh, oh, oh my. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold game. Oh my. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold game. Oh my. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, this is what I'm gonna do today. This is what I'm gonna do today. Everybody, as y'all run up in a building, Jack, y'all run them lights so get me hyped. Up. Y'all know I got everybody saying when y'all run up in the building. Everybody, I got folks saying run up in the building, knowing that we ain't really in the building, but this mine. That's me with my slogan that I throw out there. So now I got folks saying when you run up in the building, man, you could have just said when you come up on you come up on the line. But I start saying when you run up in the building, run the lights up, give me hype up. Now I'm gonna call a lot of stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks been taking swag for a long time. You know what? Somebody been taking swag for a long time. Meat and potatoes, I started that. Street Rich Stan G, I started that. Y'all go look up Street Rich Stan G. I started that. These boys been wanting to be me for so long that now, you know what I'm saying? It's just rubbing off, and they end up rubbing themselves into a hater platform. But that's enough of that. Let's talk about what's going on in the streets, in the world. hmm In the streets, in the world. It is. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all know on Memphis, Wikipedia, right? I got something special, very special for y'all coming very soon. Y'all know I'm a staple in the city. I got something special for y'all coming very soon. You understand, G? See, when I was in Memphis, nobody didn't say nothing. You know, I ain't get too much no no type of backlash. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't want to crash like they act like they wanted to crash. Nobody went doing nothing like that. But at the same time though, I seen a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, acting like they leaving and going out of town and they ain't never been out of town in their life. Hey, you know how I go. And one of my cats called me. You know what I'm talking about? Like he thought I was talking about him. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But you know, man, dude, we locked in. But you know, when it be a lot of underlying hate that be going on too, though. You know what I'm talking about? That we gotta put out there in the forefront. But if I mess with you and I shot you out, nah, we ain't beefing it all, big or small. But before I left the city, right, I got a lot of footage from the city. So yeah, I'll be waiting on it. So I got the no jumper coming. I got a lot of footage coming. I got about a good 40 minutes of footage all through Memphis. I got some of the spots that they say I'll never go to. I'm there. Some of the spots they say I never go to. I'm there. And R.I.P. the Dolphin, all the real ones we done lost. I got a surprise for that side too. I got a surprise. Shout out to Paper Route Rule because they hated on Paper Route Rule. Shout out to Snoop Bands because they hated on Snoop Band. They was giving me fake information like these folks get shot at and all these type of things, sending it through fake pages trying to make me say it again. But Paper Route Rule is a hustler. Snoop Bands is hustler. So me saying they sending me all these type of these fake pages saying all this type of stuff. So I had to go do my research, and now I find out in the streets, Paper Route Wu and Snoop Band is real. They don't for real to the core. You know what I'm talking about? See, Straight Draw was a sin out. You know what I'm saying? He was a sin out because he was trying to get a record deal. Go Van had that boy mind so twisted up. He thought he was gonna get a record deal. He thought he was gonna brain spill to get a record deal. Like the energy wasn't gonna come back on him. Come on, man. Like the energy wasn't gonna come back on him. But see, Go Fan so smart in the game. He just said, "Look, I'm finna prove my innocence." And I sat back and thought about that. What you mean, Stan G? I sat back and thought about what he was saying. They do the gotta prove he told these young dudes to do these malicious acts. And everybody do know that Straight Drop was trying to get signed with CMG. What you mean, Stan G? How they know that? Because if you listening to folks like Big Homie G, he gave him a feature. And Big Homie G is kind of like on this CLG side. And Big Homie G said free straight drop. So that by itself, that by itself, and then but he tried to smooth it like, yo, I go on to shake hands with my guy Grohl Hero, but I don't think Grohl Hero even, you know what I'm saying? Like you can be cool with anybody you want to be cool with. Like I'm cool with Bro Hero, but at the same time, I don't know Snoop Bands and I don't know Paper Route Wu. I just know what the streets said that happened. But I feel like a lot of this stuff that was going on, they had this little send out who already did send out type of thing. He will and just let's keep it real. He a damn fool and he was born to lose. So that what they use straight drop for. Cornelius was locked up with Mr. N. Cornelius was locked up with Mr. N. So I knew Cornelius what type of person he was back then. He ain't even that type of killer gorilla for them folks to even put him in a situation to make him a monkey in the middle. They made him a monkey in the middle, and he wasn't even that type of dude to be in to even be the monkey in the middle type of situation. You understand, G? See, it's a lot that be going on. Y'all can hear me well today, right? Cause I'm gonna go back and say some of the stuff that I was saying yesterday. Matter of fact, matter of fact, I'm finna recap on everything I was saying just yesterday too, because I want y'all to see this the rough draft over here. So y'all know I'm gonna give it to y'all only so much over here, and then I'm gonna give it to y'all, you know what I'm saying, on Pop Austin. But then at the same time, now I gotta give it to y'all even more on Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? On No Jumper. So now my words only getting stronger. So that's why they moved me out of town and told me don't go back to town. They told me like, look, don't go back out there because we betting on you right now. We betting on you. I got so many people betting on me right now. They want me to just stay out the way. They want me to just stay out the way because I got a lot of folks betting on me and they know I'm gonna win. They know I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing about the game. Since they know I'm gonna win, they telling everybody, look, fall back off, dude, because there's our secret weapon. He got the swag. They were these folks telling me, man. Look, he got the swag because they finna come out with a TV show around my name. And so, you know what I'm saying? So when I come up off this hiatus with the no jump or the Pop Austin thing, they finna come up with a TV show around my name. Because there's a lot of mysteries in the game that need to be explained. You understand, G? There's a lot of mysteries in the game that need to be explained. And for some reason, people feel comfortable with coming to sit down with Stan G. And I salute y'all for that. I salute y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't put out nothing. Just like I ain't put out Govan. Even though me and Govan didn't see eye to eye, I never put out Govan recordings that he had that I recorded him back then because I recorded him back then so we keep the business intact. He still broke. He still didn't go and come and give me my second anniversary. He told the whole world. He said it in front of the whole world. He was gonna give me my second anniversary, and I paid up out my pockets to get that to get two interviews. I want to pay for just one interview. No, that ain't Stan G. I want to double up just in case the first one didn't make what I wanted to make. I was gonna come back and double up and get out of real meat and potatoes. But he tried to act like he booked me on this. So at the same time, when he told me he recorded me, I'm like, bro, that's the game. I recorded you too, but I just didn't put it out. I'm just that real. I didn't put it out because I'm like, I'm gonna give him a chance to come back and make it right with me. And then I ain't got enough put out there. When he said he could have put it out on me, I went on and dropped it. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? So we was never friends at the beginning anyway. It was always a business deal, and I was really helping him out, get his words out. And see, there was a whole lot of things. People be forgetting. Like sometimes a person can be helping you out, and you think you helping the person now. I'm paying you. Now, if you would have paid me, it'd have been a different situation. I'm paying you, so I can do what I want to do. 300 cone braids. Y'all know what's going on. Oh my, y'all run them lights to get me hyped up, man. We got 82 people in a building right now, man. Hold on, man. Let me stop real quick till y'all run them lights up. Hey, run my lights to at least 25 real quick. Then we finna get right back to it because I got a lot to speak about today because the audio yesterday the audio yesterday when popping that bid because I ain't have my earphones in. But I know this a rough draft over here. You know what I'm saying? Been in the field, real. Yeah, see, hey Raul, yeah, it's real bad. Been in the field. Them boy been real. You know what I'm talking about? One thing I knew about Dolph signed nothing but hustlers. You feel me? Dolph signed nothing but hustlers. He wasn't signing no boss. He wasn't signing nothing but hustlers. But it's some folks who really hating on Snoop bands and they hating on Paper Route Woo because they was sending me something out. They did this to them. They did that. Them folks ain't did none of them boys. Them boys ain't doing none of them boys. You know what I'm talking about? Now, even when they did what they did with Moochie went out gunfire, gun blazing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even see why, bro, he even calling me like that. And I know, bro, he went out gun blazing. The dude who tried to rob him was in the same hospital as him. You know what I'm talking about? So I know my little dude ain't going at all. He ain't going at all. But I understand he don't want his business out there. He don't want his business out there. And I salute Big Moochie. But at the same time, these folks still talking about Key Glock. Key Glock ain't this Key Glock. Key Glock whole fan base. Y'all look at this nigga, y'all look at Key Glock shows. Y'all don't see nothing but white folks. Land all the way up around the building. Land all the way up around the building. You understand, G? But then they gonna hate on paper route. Sometimes when you hit the head, the body fall. That's what everybody thought. But they ain't know it was a double headed situation. Y'all ever seen a double headed snake? Y'all ever seen a snake with two heads? Y'all ever seen a person with two heads? Siamese twins. That's what was going on. They thought they were gonna hit the head and the body was gonna fall. But they hit the wrong head because the other head still working. And they just got a bigger bankroll. So now they thinking about paper route. Let's picture this. Paper route media, young mob media, and these folks really know and get the facts of what's been going on in Memphis from paper route and the young mob side. That's when a whole lot of folks gonna really figure out what been going on in Memphis. See, that's why they trying to tell Stan G stay out of Memphis because I'm a problem, bro. I'm a problem. I turn to a problem. And the thing about it, the footage I got already, I sent to my people this morning. I'm a problem, bro. Hey, y'all run them lights to get me hyped up. We got 115 people in a building right now. We got 115 people in a building right now. And they know that by itself, I'm a problem, Jay. I'm a problem. You feel me? See, thing about it, a lot of folks didn't know how to really move in the game. You know what I'm talking about? How to move and keep their situation going how it's supposed to be going. Respect, man. Yeah, everybody drop a real outlet, man. Run them lights up, get me hyped up, cause I got some real meat and potatoes that I'm finna drop on these haters. Because Key Glock. Now, hold on, before I say that, cause y'all know I'm ready to go on and get to him. I'm ready to go on and get to him, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I got footage. Before I left the city, I got footage all the way around the city. You know what I'm talking about? Stan G the Reverend, 357. When Fly City dropped, the whole city got high as heaven. You feel me? 357. Stan G, I'm the Reverend. When Fly City dropped, the whole city got high as heaven. For real, Jay. And that's how we gonna react. But run them lights up. Let me get about 15 more lights in a bit, man. We got 121 right now. 121 right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all already know what's going on, man. I'm in West Memphis right now. You know what I'm talking about? In West Memphis, deep in West Memphis, though. You know what I'm saying? Deep in the corners of West Memphis right now. But at the same time, I just got some jewelry order. You know what I'm saying? I just ordered me some more jewelry and things of that nature. So I gotta wait till the jury touchdown. But at the same time, I might just get this jury overnight. You know what I'm talking about? Before I go to this major show. But let's keep it real. See, Govan, he already got a major plan coming. Govan got a major plan. When he said he gonna prove his innocence, and they already got private investigators into these situations. Leave that man alone, man. Y'all better leave that man alone. For real, for real. Cause thing about it, they still gotta prove. Hold on, let me get it to 20 more lights. 20 more lights, man. Come on, man. Look, 20 more lights, bro. Cause I'm finna break down how good man can end up getting up out this situation. Y'all share this live so I can get the real up in the building, man. Cause I see, man, there's a lot of haters in the building right now. You can take some of that hate out your heart just by hitting that like button. It's free. It's free. Just double tap that screen, and let's run it up so I can go ahead and take y'all to this next level and tell y'all the truth on how I feel like dudes gonna try to play the game because they really give me a couple more likes and I'm finna let y'all know exactly what's going on. Cause Go Van, you know y'all know he sent me the message. He gonna prove his innocence. He gonna prove his innocence. Let me get about five more lights in, man. Because we got 150 people in the building. Give me about five more lights, and I'm finna go on here and tell y'all the route that I think he's finna take in the game. You know what I'm talking about? Five more lights. Let's run it up. Let's run it up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be cheap with me, because I ain't being cheap with y'all. That's something I ain't gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? Take some of that hate out your heart from the start. Hit that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what's going on. Oh, I'm looking for three more likes and we finna get straight to the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm talking about? I got time. Yeah, I know y'all got time. I got time too. But this is how you finna try to beat this whole situation. already did already made they already made they already talked through the vents and saying blame it on Govan. That's what they got on record. They got it on record that they was talking through the vents. So now it's y'all two against Govan now. It's y'all two against Govan now. You hear me? So damn, man, Govan. See, I was a master man before too. I almost got off just because it was two cousins together blaming everything on me. I said these four cousins, and it almost worked until the end. And they, because they couldn't point me out, they couldn't put me in a lineup or nothing. They can't put Govan in a lineup or nothing. One of them likes to get me hyped up, man. I'm finna break it. Hey, y'all might not like what I'm saying right now. Y'all might not like what I'm saying right now. But I'm finna break it all the way down to y'all how this thing can go. Let me find more lights so I can get right back to it. Just think about this. Go band right here got these boys talking through the vent saying blaming on him. It's in court document already. Cause that was Cornelius said. See, it ain't about what you did in the game. It's never about what you did in the game. It's always about what you can prove in the game. It's always about what you can prove in the game. See, look, P game. Can they prove he told them to follow God to follow Dolph around? That was never done. He said they just caught him and then they jumped out of handle the beat and then they called him trying to get some money. Whoever said that Govan was gonna give them some money to handle their business? See, when you a big dog, when you got status, folks do things just because you got status and then come back to the line and say, look, I did that for you. Yeah, I did that for you. And that's what they went through. That's how Govan. I had to sit back and think about it for a little second. That's what they did. So when they got caught, they tried to blame it on Govan. That's how the court's gonna look at it. Because if you ain't got no phone calls with these guys, or you ain't got nothing major that's pinpoint him into that situation, he ain't pulled no trigger. Y'all young dudes just played y'all step out y'all position. That's why Straight Drop said we gonna blame it on Hernandez Govan quick. And that right there shows y'all what type of hard Straight Drop got. See, Straight Drop trying to act in front of the people that he a silent cat. That he a silent cat, that he handling beating like that. But if you telling Cornelius we gonna roll over on Govan, that's showing that you got snitch in your blood. Maybe by nature or maybe by pressure. Think about it. What do they got on Govan right now? Other than he say, she say. Other than he say, she say. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. That ain't my partner, nothing like that. I just had to sit back and think about everything, how everything was coming to me. They really don't got nothing on Govan. And if they did have something on Govan, do Govan got something on Gotti? But Govan said, I'm gonna prove my innocence. So he finna go get this investigator to break everything down in simplest terms. But y'all don't see that though. Cause y'all can't see that. The investigator finna listen to everything they said in court. They already said we gonna blame it on Govan. So the investigator finna chop it up. So y'all already been talking So now y'all gonna try to blame it on this cat because this cat hanging around Big Juke. Big Juke was the mastermind from the beginning. Big Juke was the mastermind from the beginning. That's why Big Juke had to get out the way. That's the only person who they could have blamed it on. So now when Goat Man go sit up there on trial, he gonna be like, look, my cause Cornelius supposed to meet Big Juke in some type of way and all this. Man, Goat Man looking at this situation like, look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That got something to do with them kids. You understand, G? This got something to do with them kids. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Big Juke was the mastermind. He gone now. He's the other cat. He gone now. Who could probably put everything together? Who could maybe implement Go Van name into the situation of the game? But there's a reason why them two had to go immediately because they might knew a little bit too much. They might knew a little bit too much. So now, what they gonna do? What they gonna do now? What y'all think they gonna do now? They already got the mind forces out the way. Now they just got the trigger man. They always wanted to get them. Anyway, okay, these are two people who shot the gun. Who told y'all to go do this? My that's what so and so said. Said too much. That's what I think. That's what I was hearing. That's what they were saying. That we got the money from over there. Man, somebody pulled up on us with a mask on. They don't even know who they got the money from. Come on, man. They don't even know where they got the money from. They said somebody pulled up with a mask to get them some money. If that right there don't say a whole lot to y'all, and they keeping people out the business, he already knew they was gonna turn snitches. That's why he pulled up. That's why he had somebody pull up with a mask on to get him some little bread, so it can never go back to the inner circle. Now I just gotta keep it real, tell these folks exactly what it is. That's what I'm thinking now. See, you know what I'm saying? See, he say, she say, never make it far in court. So you can bring up a million video YouTubes and all that he say she say. Was they there on the scene? Was he on the scene? Was Go Man on the scene? You know what I'm talking about? Was Straight Drop on the scene? Yes he was. Was Cornelius on the scene? Yes he was. People like that will say anything to get themselves in a bigger get themselves out of situation. People will say anything to get themselves out of situation. Think about that. So when he told me at the end, I'm gonna prove my innocence, I ain't down. I had to sit back and think about this. He might do. He might do. Because everybody know from the get go that I mean not Cornelius, Straight Drop just wanna be CMG. He said when he would have did and he would have did anything to be CMG at that point. He wanted a record deal. That bad. He wanted to be known. That bad. He finally got known, but it ain't working for him. It ain't working for him. You know what I'm talking about? See, that 50 bands could have came from anywhere. They could have came. At least they got a money trail on that 50 bands, and they got a money trail how what lawyer was getting paid. And see, thing about it, they paid that man lawyer 50 bands, and he still wasn't told. So they paid him to tell. Oh man. They paid him to tell, man. For real, for real. They paid him just to tell, man. I'm finna go through a couple of these, what's the name? Couple of these, John. I just got out of the shower, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm feeling good. I got plenty of content. I just shot about a good hour worth of content. I'm gonna send my people. And, and this is what's going on. See, paper route, far as the money goes in the city. Paper routes still getting their money in and out of the city. They just got a lot of groupies had to get out the way. Damn, a lot of groupies had to get out the way, and that what just had to happen. A lot of groupies had to get out the way. You feel me? So while the groupies getting out the way, see, while all the groupies getting out the way, what they gonna do? What y'all think they gonna do? All the groupies getting out the way, so now the case is easier to beat. It's easier to beat because these folks saying anything. You know why they saying anything? Because it's on file. They junkies. A junkie will say anything to get out of jail. That's one thing that we know about the game. See, I ain't gonna lie on nobody. Just cause I ain't rocking with you, that don't mean I'm gonna start lying on you. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. Cause sometimes I gotta sit back and understand what's going on. Because it's different levels to the game. So I gotta understand what's going on. You already know. So bam. So me seeing everything, you know what I'm talking about, in my perspective, and this is from my point of view. And because everything I'm saying is not set in stone neither though. But just me just watching how the game going, what they saying, what they gonna do, how they gonna do it, how they gonna do it, why they do it for. One of them wanted to get some drugs, the other one wanted to get a record deal. Go man really like hell now one of them like instead of feeding bro, like bro saying he go over there get stirred bound. Okay, you a junkie, so you a junkie. You'll go out in the business just to come back and go get you some more, just to get your fix. That's how they gonna look at a lot of the shit. Let's keep it real. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they gonna look at a lot of the situations. So that only put God in the club. It's just the crazy thing about it. At least they got something that we don't know. At least they got something that we don't know that's going on behind the table. Other than that, other than that, it's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh my. Other than that, it's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh my. Other than that, y'all gotta understand. See, like it's a reasonable doubt. That's what they gotta understand. They gotta get everything gotta be proven on a reasonable doubt. You understand, G? So if it ain't no reasonable doubt that these folks did this cause of this situation, cause only reasonable doubt they got right now, one on one record deal and one on one to get high. This is the only thing they got. It sound crazy though. Don't they sound absurd? Don't they sound absurd? This is the only thing they got right now. One on one to get high and the other one wanted a record deal. Man, it's crazy. Man, they might well hang it up. They might well hang it up. They might well hang it up. Cause y'all gotta understand. Like, if one on one to get high, one on one a record deal, these folks jump off a cliff for things of that nature. I done seen dope heads do whatever for some dope, for some opium, for some boy. You know what I'm talking about? They'll play with themselves with a toy just to get some boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what they'll do. That's what they will really do, man. You know what I'm talking about? For real. That's what they'll do. Oh my. I just gotta keep it real, man. Where y'all think it's gonna go to? We all think these folks gonna really take this small situation and turn it tall at. Where is it gonna turn tall at? You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand. If dude say he never met God and never seen God, but everybody know he been around his brother. Everybody know that part. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it real. So only thing they got connected with Go Band was how could you get some of the money through the brother, but the money ain't even came back up yet. The money trail ain't came back up because it's like y'all pay somebody a lawyer, then now y'all putting over masks and things like that. So if you putting over a mask on, how could you describe who gave you the money? Then the other dude talking about they gave my sister money and in the envelope and kept it moving. Somebody better have a better story than that. At least he just didn't want to put the story on record. And at least he just didn't want to put the story on record. Somebody better have a better story than that. You understand, G? Because if it don't, it's gonna be some real. It's gonna get really real, man. One of them lights will get me hyped up. All my people running up in the building right now. Y'all already know. Man, G gonna keep it real with y'all. And this the only thing I know how to do is keep it real with y'all. But it's sad though. It's kind of making me mad though because now what do Jessica Dog look like at this point of life? What do it look like? For real, the money run this because the money run longer than 3 years. But at the same time, can they prove though? Hey, y'all get them super chats. Them super chats for the low. Right now, $2.99. Get them super chats because I'm finna drop a lot of stuff that I really can't say on here. I'm finna give y'all the meat and potatoes behind the scenes. And I'm finna give y'all. So everybody, make sure y'all hit the super chats up. My IG, Stan G 1000. Y'all got anything y'all need to speak to me on. And my cash app is OhMane 369. OhMane, the number 369. But just think about all the stuff that's going on right now. Just think about everything that's going on right there. Think about how God got a lot of these politicians in his pockets. They already looking at the situation like, man, it's a weak case because your name ain't even came up. Only thing that came up was the CMG brand. But the crazy thing about that, Big Juke was never CMG. So that was a slip up that they made in court and put the CMG brand out there. That was one major slip up. Tell Big Moochie Great hit me up ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Big Moochie Great. You know what I'm saying? To the max right now. You know what I'm talking about? But it ain't nothing but love with Big Moochie Great. You know what I'm talking about? He already know what's up with me. But at the same time, he probably thought we was seeing eye to eye. But y'all know how it is. But like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? Like it get really real in this field, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it get really real in this field. But at the same time though, I need everybody to run these lights up, get me hyped up because when we do go to this next court date, I want this joint to be full because I'm coming back to Memphis and I'm going to the court. I'm thinking about going to the courtroom and really sitting down and doing my real journalist thing, the street journalist way. You know what I'm talking about? The street journalist way. You know what I'm talking about? And any type of question y'all want me to ask, bro, right now, man, y'all send it to my DM. Jug wasn't CMG. He was never CMG. He was never signed to CMG. Somebody just said something that was real. Oh man, and that's just exactly what it is, man. Shout out to everybody coming through. Man, I almost had 200 in the building. I need everybody to hit that like. Let's spread this on around, and I'm gonna come back with y'all. And tell me what y'all want me to break down on the no jump interview, because y'all know I'm global now. I'm global now. And on the pop offs and joint, we doing it on a whole nother level. I got so much great content that y'all gonna love. To keep your eyes open. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, open up your eyes. Everything gonna say it allegedly, entertainment purpose, but y'all know what's real. Y'all really know what's real. And y'all see, Stan G. Y'all see my eyes clear. I ain't on no type of drugs at all. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't finna mess with no type of drugs at all till I come back. I might pop a little bar or something like that so I can go to sleep. Cause I stay up days at a time. I got a stomach. So it is what it is. But other than that, I'm fully focused now. I'm back fully focused now. You know what I'm talking about? Big love and all the above. Big love and all the above. And all the hate. Just stay out of my way, man. I'm the biggest that done it. I'm the biggest that run it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stan G. If you need me to turn your podcast up, I'm doing it for the low. Just have your budget together. Oh man, we ain't stopping it all. We popping it off. And we ain't taking nobody off the table because we can't take nobody off the table because I don't know who did what and what did what, but at the same time, I ain't taking nobody off the table. And you feel me? Stan G. Oh man, understand, G man. It get really real, and that's exactly what it is for sure. It's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh man.